Hey, dreamers, and welcome to Dreamers Unite, the talk show for dreamers. I am your host, Sherry Pullum, and as always, I am grateful to have you come and spend time with me on this channel. Well, we are covering, yes, again, the T-Neck International Film Festival. It is fully virtual, and I have two special ladies here tonight that are going to talk about a film that their organization is co-sponsoring. I'd like to introduce you to Janice Griffith Johnson and Jill Stewart, who are both co-chairs of the Arts Committee of the Links Bergen County, New Jersey chapter. Welcome, ladies, to Dreamers Unite.
Hi, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad to have you here.
Sherry.
Hi. So let's talk about the film that you're co-sponsoring, or you're actually sponsoring it alone, the Links Bergen County chapter, okay? It is Before They Die. So Janice, tell us about the film and why the Links brought the film to the Teaneck International Film Festival.
Yes, thank you, Sherry. So earlier this year, the Republican National Convention campaign announced that they were going to host one of their rallies in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And so with that announcement, the community, the African American community, felt a level of disrespect and felt insulted because the rally would fall within the period of Juneteenth, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So here you have a national convention occurring in a location that reminds Americans, African American, the community, of a time of unrest, a time when a community was completely destroyed. Over 300 lives were lost.
Mm-hmm.
The entire community was destroyed. So at that point, there were a lot of questions about the convention, and we did give pushback because based on that decision, the African American community had a lot of discussion about why would our president choose to host a rally during Juneteenth in a place that reminded us of so much destruction.
Mm-hmm.
So it was at one of our Links meetings that one of our past presidents just happened to mention the movie Before They Die, which really tells the story of what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma in May of 1921.
Yeah.
And so with that, and a few other links just having discussion, the Arts Committee pursued the role of bringing this film to the Teaneck International Film Festival. And so basically what the film is, it is a documentary. It tells the story of how 300 people were killed. A complete community was destroyed, a community of affluent, educated entrepreneurs, families just destroyed based on racism. And the story says that one day a gentleman entered, an African American gentleman entered an elevator. And in the elevator, you have an elevator worker, and she is operating the elevator, and she accused him within the time of moving from the first floor to the third floor of assaulting her and raping her. And so he is arrested. He is taken to the court jail. And then you have his parent, I believe it was his father, who actually visited the jail. He comes there with a group of community leaders, and he wants to have his son released, perhaps put up bail. And so out of that, then you have a huge disturbance within hours, you have a white mob attack the people who are at the jailhouse. And then it turns into this huge community riot, and it turns into a massacre where an entire community is destroyed. I believe it's like 1,200 homes that were burned to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is what the documentary is going to cover. The interesting thing about this film and this story is that for a lot of us, we have heard of Black Wall Street or Greenwood, but we were never educated to the level of knowledge to know exactly what happened during that period. And so that is why we're bringing the film to the film festival this year, because we need to know our history. We need to understand what happened in Greenwood. We need for the world to know that this horrible thing happened where Black lives were taken, and these were innocent, hardworking families.
Yeah.
And now in 2020, in the middle of the civil and social unrest that we're having, we're seeing a glimpse of injustice of Black lives that are taken. And so this is the reason for the film.
Well, I commend you for bringing the film because it is a powerful and much needed story that needs to be told. And as you said, I think there are many people in our community of Black and Brown people who don't know the story, and it needs to be told. What day is the film on? What day is it screening?
So the screening of our film will be on Friday, November 20th at 8 p.m.
Awesome. Friday, November 20th at 8 p.m. You can visit the tnecfilmfestival.org to get your tickets. There's still a great lineup, so please go to the website so you can check out the roster of all the films, and definitely Before They Die is a must see. Janice, how did the relationship begin with the TNEC International Film Festival? Because the Links Bergen County, New Jersey chapter has been there from the beginning for the 15 years, correct?
Yes, that is correct. We were there from the beginning. We actually made a nice little contribution in the beginning to the film festival. We love it. It gives a voice to those who are marginalized in our community. It gives a voice to those who no one is hearing from. And so because we live in a very diversified community, we feel that all voices should be heard. We've always supported the film festival. Last year at our Mother's Day annual luncheon, this is a luncheon where we offer scholarships to our students at the local high school. We actually honored Jeremy Lentz, who is the director of the TNEC International Film Festival. And we wanted to recognize his work and the organization's work. So we just love that relationship.
Yeah, well deserved for the Links and the TNEC International Film Festival. Great work. And I take it there's many 15 more years to come of this partnership and relationship. Jill, you're shaking your head. Yes, yes, yes. So let's talk about the mission of the Links Bergen County, New Jersey chapter. What's the mission?
So the Links Incorporated is a not-for-profit organization that was established in 1946. It's an international organization. The Bergen County, New Jersey chapter of the Links was founded in 1974 in Teaneck. Our first president, Theodora Lacey, who is a prominent figure in Teaneck, in the Teaneck community, is still a current member. So we are so proud to say that. We are a group of professional women who service the community through programming, and we have programming from our 5 committees, and they are the arts. In the arts, we support TNET Film Festival every year, and we also support the Dance Theater Harlem. We have the National Trends and Services Committee, and they hosted 2 events recently around voting and getting the vote out. One was getting the vote out, and one was around the suppression and mitigation of the vote. And then the other program was the history of African American women's right to vote. So that was really fascinating, both of those programs. And then we have international trends and services. We did a packathon for in 2019, where we packaged over 3,700 meals for Haiti, for families in Haiti. We have the Health and Human Services Committee. They do an annual night of dance where they partner with the American Heart Association. And it's really a fun night. We get a lot of support from the community. People come out and dance and dance and dance till they can't dance anymore.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's fun. And then we have our Services to Youth program, where we sponsor the National Society of Black Engineers program to teach students about STEM, which is really, really important for our African American students to learn STEM. And then most recently, we put together an ad hoc committee, which was an urgent needs committee to help with the pandemic. In light of the pandemic, we partnered with New Hope Baptist Church, where we provided 150 meals to the residents of Hackensack, New Jersey, and we also established help with voter registration. So, and then, our signature event, annual signature event, is our Mother's Day Luncheon, which Janice mentioned earlier, where we give scholarships to students who are entering college annually. And it's always, always a good time and well attended by people who support us in the community.
You are doing, I want to just commend both of you and your whole organization for the necessary work that you're doing in the community. So thank you. Thank you. I know I speak for, I can say all of Bergen County here on Dreamers Unite. I'm speaking for everyone to say a huge thank you for the noble, faithful, and committed work that you've been doing in this county. You said since 1974. 1974. So thank you, Links Bergen County Chapter. I left off Incorporated before, and now I'm adding it. Yes, Incorporated. Thank you so much. One final question for you both. Where do you see we know it's going to continue on with the TNEC International Film Festival, but how would you like to see that relationship grow? What's the future looking like for moving forward with your organization?
Well, we know for sure that Jeremy did announce the new relationship that Tiff has with PBS. So we know that this program and this concept has grown over the years, and it continues to grow. So we definitely will continue to support. We would like more young people to get involved in the movement, as we have seen with Black Lives Matter. Our youth are definitely standing up, and they are taking charge, and we continue to support them. So with TIFF, we hope that more students will get involved with what is happening in the arts, and in terms of bringing more films that they are creating to the film festival. So we'll continue to support, and we're excited about the future.
Oh, I'm excited too. I love it. I am excited. Youth, you got to get on it, okay?
Yeah.
You have support. The wind beneath your wings is right here, okay, to help and support. So tell everyone, if they want to learn more information about your organization, how can they find out more information? Where can they go?
Yes, so we do have a website. Our website is bergenlinks.org. We're on social media pages of Facebook. Our Facebook page is Bergen County, New Jersey chapter of the Links Incorporated, or Bergen County Links Inc.
Beautiful. Thank you both so much for your time. And again, for all the hard work that you do. Before they die, the date again that the film is going to be shown?
Will be on Friday, November 20th at 8 p.m.
Friday, November 20th at 8 p.m. Before they die. Please go and get your tickets. Again, it's all virtual, so you are guaranteed the best seat in the house in your own homes. Thank you, dreamers, so much for joining me. I am always grateful again for the time that you come and spend. And if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the blue bell for more uplifting, inspirational, and motivational content. And I will see you again next time on Dreamers Unite.